Sarah, be my bloody Valentine.
Hey everybody, happy Valentine's Day for the late horror show!
Hey baby.
Hi baby. You said happy Valentine's Day.
Hey baby.
What the flip?
What's up?
We're a little...
What do we got cooking?
Oh,
What's in the
hey,
hopper?
whoa! Hey, we got My Bloody Valentine, 1981 slasher.
No 2009 one.
Yeah,
We got the 1981.
this is our Valentine's Day, man. This is what we're gonna do.
Had you ever seen this?
So, I never seen this
Me
before.
neither.
Yeah, and I wasn't disappointed.
No, I didn't.
It was what I expected.
I hate everything, and I didn't hate it.
I think we did it just because it was Valentine's Day coming up.
No, I think we would have done it anyway.
No. Somehow it got us to watch it. I mean, it's like, what other Valentine's, horror movies are out there, really? But
I think maybe The Crying Game.
yeah, that's true. We could have done that. That would have been scary as shit.
Man.
But
when that reveal comes up, that's the scariest reveal in any movie.
Oh my god.
Go up and go, oh no!
I love the song, Boy George. Anyways,
Oh.
crying game.
These people out here never seen it.
So,
they don't know.
Oh yeah, you don't even know what we're talking about. The Crying Game. It's a sad, sad movie. You can put it. You could put it in
one
horror.
part of it's pretty damn sad.
But hey, we got a commentary going on with My Bloody Valentine, 1981. Yeah. Quentin Tarantino's favorite slasher.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. So if he says it, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got all the original.
Actually,
ideas.
Most of these people, you hear what their favorite movie and stuff, and you're like, oh, what the hell?
What's his favorite slasher? Not
right.
His favorite movie, but.
Well, yeah, a favorite slasher. And, this was right after Halloween and Jason.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. For the first Friday the 13th.
No, right.
We hadn't really gotten a Jason flick
First
yet.
Halloween. And this miner's mask type thing going on.
Respirator thing.
Was unique with the slashers, but...
The setting was different.
Yeah.
I think unique amongst... it didn't take place in a freaking summer camp. It doesn't take place at the babysitter's house or amongst, 2-3 houses next to each other.
Well, you still got a group of kids.
Well, you got to have a group of kids.
Who look like they're 40 years old.
And they all have to be fornicating. And
yeah, all running off to have
those are the rules.
Sex in their corners and
That's
their
right.
things.
Those are the rules.
And you're going to get
well
killed.
Established.
So that's what makes a slasher movie. And we got quintessential slasher. And
this is actually...
I think, and there were even times when the killer, okay, is supposed to be Harry Warden. They say it's like a folk tale, but it really happened. So it's not a folk tale. Folk tale is something that's borderline, did it happen or didn't it? But 20 years prior, okay. Mm-hmm. So that's basically what happened with this town, so he was a miner,
right.
And
do you remember what happened? There was a Halloween dance.
Yes.
Or not Halloween dance, Valentine's Day dance.
And we'll get to how the movie opens. I'm just throwing this around.
It's good
premise.
to set up the mythology at the beginning. I think there was a Valentine's Day dance.
Yeah.
A group of miners. I think 7 of them were on the kind of finishing up, getting ready to come back up. The supervisors who are supposed to check methane levels.
Yes.
Because the tiniest spark could blow that up and cave these guys in.
They could.
They poo-pooed their duties and left early.
They pooped.
And to get to the dance, and sure enough, sure as shit, cave-in happens. Explosion, cave-in happens, and what they say? I think they say something ridiculous like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Or something like that he was stuck down there. All of them were dead except for Harry Warden.
Yes.
There's a brief scene where they show when they do uncover him, he's eating a hand, eating an arm.
Right.
So he had to
to stay alive.
Yeah,
he had to.
He vowed to
cannibalism.
He vowed to get revenge on the supervisors.
Cannibal Corpse. That's one we should do.
Cannibal Corpse. That's a band.
Okay,
Easy listening. And he does. He murders the 2 supervisors.
Mm-hmm.
He's sent to a loony bin.
And
and that's the mythology. Harry Warden's going to come back. And because of that incident, this whole town, which is called, the town is called, what, Valentine Bluff or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
So Valentine was like a big deal, you know, it was like their namesake.
Yeah.
So this town hasn't had Valentine's Day for 20 years, and they're just going to start bringing it back now. They figure it's 20 years, let's bring it back. And the town's very excited. The kids are very excited.
There's a couple people who, like the bartender, who really
his name's Happy.
Yeah, who really are warning them. You guys will be sorry if you do. But anyways,
I thought it was him for a while too. It's not him, but I thought it was him for a while.
Really?
Well, kind of like that kind of like in the first few Friday the 13th movies, the old man. Oh, you're doomed if you go to that, and you think in the whole first, it's him, it's that old guy the first time you see it.
Well, the thing about this movie is I do love, slashers are just quintessential, this is what's going to happen, we know that.
There's nothing special about them.
Sex, and that's, and kill,
You
nice,
just hope for a little TNA that's decent, and that's it.
Yeah, well, and we'll say that in a second, but you only get that at the very beginning. But,
you don't get much.
The mask, the miner's mask, and all black, and almost kind of like an S&M type thing.
Yeah, very
sadomasochistic. Miner's leather. It was very. It's cool looking how the guy was. Even when he walked around towards the beginning there, you can hear him like when he went. I think Mabel in the laundry. You can hear him like breathing like Michael Myers would do with the mask on and stuff like that. So whether they took that from borrowed, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. There's some key things.
Have him breathing.
But the setting which takes place the whole second half of the film, whatever, takes place in an actual mine.
Yeah.
And that's an interesting setting, because it has a certain look to it. Because it was all authentic, the machinery, the pipes,
the atmosphere to the movie was great.
And I think that's what kind of hooked me in there, just that atmosphere.
The acting sucked. Acting was bad.
Some of the motivations or some of the actions of the characters are just...
I'm going to start this crap while we're talking. There we go.
Dude.
Okay, so started.
Yeah,
and
but that's typical in any of these movies, even the best of them. You're like, why the hell are you doing? Even in Halloween, which I love Halloween.
Yeah.
All right, the original
the
Halloween.
First one. Yeah.
The rest of them you can use as coasters.
Yeah, as bait for fishing.
I don't care what you say about the second one. You can still use the second one as a coaster. It's much, much scarier just leaving it ending with...
I hear you. I hear you, mother.
But, her running up the stairs instead of, running out of the house.
Right. Well, yeah.
I'd be banging on every door in that neighborhood.
Everything that...
She tried one door, I'd be banging on all of them.
And screaming at the top of your lungs.
Right.
And just, everybody in the neighborhood would know that, hey, there's somebody chasing me and going to kill me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, our movie here starts with a pair of miners in full gear, the headlight, the respirator, full regalia. And this maybe this harken back because my dad's family, they're from West Virginia, but all coal miners.
Your Hick,
so
your
I
Hick
remember
family.
My Hick family. But
I'm just kidding, workman's.
And but no, I remember when I'd go down in the summers or whatever. I remember when my grandfather did work, coming home filthy, and
Your dad did?
No, my dad never worked in the mines.
No, he was in steel.
My grandfather.
Steel
my
mill.
dad worked in the steel mill. My dad left West Virginia when he was 18, pretty much never to return.
Blue collar family, never to return.
No, he went to visit, but he never went back. He did not want to work in the mines. You work in the mines, you're gonna get that black lung. You're gonna get sick.
Yeah, I hear you.
But so here we get this, and we're gonna talk about this scene later on. I guess is it because after you watch the whole movie, this scene don't make a whole lot of sense.
No, it don't.
One of the miners takes off the uniform, and it's a pretty blonde, not bad looking.
Because you got two miners walking down through the mining cavity of
Look how she's fondling the tubing of the respirator.
Yes, and they find their way to a section in the mines, and like Ted said, one takes off all their stuff, and it's a hot chick.
Don't you like how she's got a little heart tattoo on her boob before chicks having tattoos was trendy?
Oh, this was good.
This would have been very exotic in 1981.
Yeah,
like you got a tattoo, shit.
This was really but yeah, she looks really good.
She's not so bad.
It's 1981, and this is
the red lipstick, the pale blue eyeliner.
This is what's going to throw us off because it's 1981, and the way the movie progresses. So, anyways,
right.
Yeah, she starts caressing his like face mask and stuff. She wants to take it off, and he says, "No, don't
leave it on.
leave it on."
That's
and
right.
and he proceeds to massage the breast and
That's
rub
what you
the
do.
breast. Yeah, and slap it, and twist it, and rub it down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Oh, and then he pushes her into I think it's a pick.
Pickaxe, right?
Yeah, and
because
it goes right through the tattoo.
Because he set it, he pushed it through the beam or the wood.
Yes.
Next to her, and then
pierced her completely from back to front.
So the whole, I mean, he didn't. And then we jumped to Thursday, February 12th.
That's right.
Not the year. See, so it's the same time.
Right.
I mean,
but I mean, this movie obviously takes place early '80s. I mean, it's obvious the cars, the clothing, not the music. But horrible soundtrack. Although I did like the song at the end.
Did you?
During the end credits.
Oh yeah, no,
we'll get to.
That was cool. Yeah, I like that.
So we're going to be introduced to a few of our main characters. There's TJ. There's what's his Axel.
Big chubby guy Howard with his mustache.
A young Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, there you go.
Hollis, I've got diabetes. Even had diabetes at a young age.
From working in the coal mines.
Yeah, got out of I mean, they never say what they mine, but they're filthy as hell, so I think it's probably coal. And they've got, one shift is over, and look, there's the other guys riding on the mine car to go down.
They really don't
But yeah, this is actually how they did it. They would put the uniforms up on the hooks, and they would be cleaned, and...
Yep.
And look at them all taking the towels and
they're
whipping each other in the shower, acting like bags, dropping the soap.
They're all taking showers because they're all straight and they don't mind seeing another man naked.
I don't know. I see a couple of these eyes looking down.
Well, there could be.
Would you take a peek?
Possibility.
If you were showering?
Would I take a peek?
Would you take a peek at the guy next to you? Just a little peek?
I don't think so.
You might peek.
I'd probably just...
I would.
I'd be washing myself off.
If you were right next to me, I'd look.
God.
I'd at least take a look.
Well, you know that I got to really prepare before the show and tuck it way down between... I mean, it's hard for me to sit down sometimes, but anyway.
And we're going to find that this guy, TJ...
But I like how the showers are. They're like, there's a long pipe.
It's just a pipe. I don't think it's even a spigot. I think it's just a pipe.
It's a long pipe where they got little pipes coming off of that pipe, and it's like crimped at the end, so that it'll just
so that it sprays out.
Yeah, spit or spray out the. Oh, and then they
look at they're all running out. Yahoo!
Well, what's going on? TJ actually is back in town from California.
He went to the West Coast. Look at that! Look at the tubby guy. Look at Wilford Brimley. He didn't even pull his freaking pants up. He's running out with his ass.
I know. I'm trying to hurry up and get to this.
I gotta go, man.
I'm trying to hurry up and get to it because it's so ridiculous.
Look at him. He's pushing the car. Come on, man.
Like they make them out as
I gotta check my sugar. I got diabetes.
they make it out like it's a bunch of like upper, 19-year-olds or something like that.
Minors, but typically, actually, in real life, typically are very... That when you do that, that's your life, that's your career. You're really carefree and kind of fatalistic because it's dangerous work.
Oh, it is.
Even though it's safer now... Yeah, Valentine Bluffs, that's the name of the town.
Yeah.
Even though it's safer now than it was then, it's still very dangerous.
It is.
I'm being serious.
No, I know.
And I guess if you had to think about it, every minute of your job, how dangerous it is, you could hit a pocket of gas anytime.
Ooh.
Like that.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
So they do tend to be very fatalistic, live life for the moment and don't really care about tomorrow.
Right. You live hard,
a lot of guys
harder.
I know a lot of people that were down there, that's kind of how they were.
Yeah.
You tie one on the weekends and, what if your car goes off the side of the mountain into the creek? Oh, well. But we were saying what we were saying before. Yeah, they're all out of work.
Well, they were in the shower.
TJ's back. He went to the West Coast, maybe just trying to get away from this town. I don't know what even state this is in.
Yeah, I don't know. But he was away at California, comes back, and Axel
left his girl behind.
What was her name?
Sarah.
Yeah.
Not a bad looking little blonde.
And she left her. He left her behind without question. I think.
Yeah, just kind of like no explanation.
Just left.
Never wrote. Never called.
Yeah. And she ended up going out with the blonde-haired guy, Axel.
Hooking up with Axel. And so TJ comes back to town. He ain't too happy.
If you know. But yeah, so they're in the shower. One of the guys said something about, well, he's not. Your girl's going out with Axel or something like that.
He says something like, "Oh, it's no skin off my nose. I don't care."
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
right.
So that's where that
happens.
This
gets me, man. okay, obviously you didn't care enough about this trick when you left town.
Right.
And all of a sudden you come back.
Trick.
You're this piece.
Do her.
And she hooks up with another guy. It's a small town, whatever. And you're going to get ticked?
She lives
you're going
in
to want her back?
Town.
I don't get it, man. I mean, who cares? There's other tricks in town, man. They're better looking ones, too.
Oh, there's all kinds of tricks,
exactly, man.
Short ones, tall ones, fat ones, skinny ones.
Exactly.
Crazy ones.
Oh, I know. Here.
Well,
the mayor and this lady named Mabel, who runs the laundromat.
Unbelievably, a lot's going on, and I was going, how are we going to get this in?
Not a lot's going on.
Oh,
they're talking about they're excited about the dance and setting up, and the kids are all. I shouldn't even say these are kids. These are grown adults, for God's sake. And they're so excited. The one puts ketchup all over his head, and they're all playing along with the myth there of Howard Warden and Harry Warden.
Harry Warden.
Warden, whatever.
Because they're trying to get
jumps out the door and pretends he's got blood and scares the hell out of her.
Yeah, because they're at a Valentine's Day dance. They're getting it all ready for a Valentine's Day dance.
It doesn't look very big for a dance, but
no, it doesn't. Yeah. So this is the Footloose auditorium. The little space they're gonna.
Looks like you take 3 steps and you're on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's the sheriff.
Oh, should I say the sheriff wears a wig? Okay.
It's pretty obvious.
Just get that out.
And he's always got his pipe, his corncob pipe.
And he does have a button nose.
Yeah, and 2 eyes.
Made out of coal, yeah.
Look at this guy, man. He's got red jizz all over his face. They're all drinking Moosehead.
Satan splattered all over his head.
Yeah. Satan
bust
nut on him. But you know what? Like all the girls aren't too bad.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I just kind of pretend it never happened.
And
he runs out. Mayor, here. This got delivered for you. It's a box of candy.
Oh, who dropped it off?
I don't know. It was just here. It had your name on it.
Yeah, it was here when you came, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he looks at Mabel and he goes, Mabel, was this for you? Are you getting wet at your age? A little moist?
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
He went there.
Oh, man. There's a whole line of lubes that I'm got for sale out there.
Maybe Mabel don't need any.
Yeah. It's called Wet and Wild.
She's 68. She's good to go.
But she said, no, it's not for me. So,
So the sheriff and the mayor.
He doesn't open it. Yeah.
He's like, here, read the card. And I can't remember exactly what it says.
Well, the sheriff goes like this. He goes, hey, you want to go up to Makeout Point? I got some candy for you.
I can't recall what the card said.
Ooh,
but the card said something eerie. He opens it up, and it's a human heart.
Oh, and do you love the expression and the acting job on the?
Oh, too bad the guys on iTunes can't see this. Oh no, it's happening again.
Yes. Oh my God!
No, look, they turn the truck around, and this dog just starts tearing ass after it. I swear to God, I think
when I saw that, I noticed that the director's probably over the side and goes, let's have the dog run after the truck.
But I think
it'll make a great scene.
Because I saw it like bounce. Oh my God. This is my favorite part of the movie right here.
Yes.
Axel and Hollis are at the bar. Hollis with big smoke sticking out of his mouth. And they're not even looking at each other. And they're doing the Hudson thing from Aliens.
No, they're looking at each other, but not looking at the knife with going between the fingers.
Taking the knife, going between the fingers.
And I used to do that. Man, you know what? That's what I should have done. Bring my knife down here.
Look at this, man.
I was really good at that, man. Do I got a pen around here somewhere? Yeah,
I love just watching it. Oh God, and here's Happy the bartender.
Here we go. Scissors. Okay.
They're doing it way faster than you, man. And they're also using knives.
Okay. Anyways,
but Axel gets a little distracted and nicks himself.
Oh, you think he does?
Well,
a little nick. Although the picture actually showed the knife go in.
Yeah, like I thought he actually hurt himself.
Oh yeah, well it did. If you pause it at that spot.
Here's Happy, the bartender, talking about what happened.
He almost looks like Leatherface's father in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And who's the old guy? There's the old timer with the pipe and the beard. Looks like he's something out of Moby Dick.
Yeah. He goes,
I got talking about the dance.
I got a tale to tell.
Be sitting down and listen to me tale of Happy Valentine's Day 1960. And this is where he's telling the story of what we told you at the beginning.
Yes.
So we can.
And he's speaking of whores and how they drifted and went to the mines to that's what happened back in the day.
Well, So yeah, there's
Happy Valentine's Day, people.
Hope you got someone you love.
Happy Valentine's Day, people.
If not, love yourself, because there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I gave my penis some chocolates. I melted it.
What do you give your old lady for Valentine's Day?
Oh, what?
What do you get your old lady for Valentine's Day?
Was that a little out there too?
I don't know.
Oh,
you get her anything special every year?
Oh, you better believe that.
I give my wife the same thing every year. I just wrap it in different color underwear.
Always go out for a big long.
That's all she wants.
Okay, I'm not saying. What do you get for Valentine's Day? I give you a hot dog and a bun.
You know, I asked her. I go, honey, what do you want? She's like, I want something about that long and about that thick. Oh, he turned the heart upside down. We're gonna see hearts turned upside down here and there.
I know.
And look, there are the
and
hearts.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think because I don't know. I don't know.
What a movie!
So they're flashing back to him killing the supervisors and the minor.
That's
costume.
some red blood.
He put
I tell
the
you
hearts
that much.
in, and he put the hearts in heart-shaped candy boxes, and evidently put them on the table at the dance, and nobody seemed to notice him doing that, and blood leaking all down. So.
And why he even came back to, okay. I guess
so basically now if they ever celebrate
what?
Valentine's Day again, he will return.
It is, every time they do show him in the shadows with the light hitting that, what he's got on is just so cool looking.
It is.
That is
a cool idea.
It is a cool idea.
And, but there's all the, the youngsters, oh, yeah, whatever, fuck you, old man, yeah, whatever, we're having a dance. And like, be careful what you laugh at, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's like, what's his name from SpongeBob?
Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs.
He's Mr. Krabs.
Yarg. You silly boys.
Oh, God. No, look, there's Pappy. Poop Deck Pappy walking by. he's got the captain's hat on and everything.
Oh, man.
Oh, should Wilford Brimley be drinking beer, man? That's just going to turn all the sugar.
Are we watching Deer Hunter?
We could.
Yeah?
We could do a big 3-hour podcast again.
I'm talking about because all the guys sitting around.
Well, I mean, if they were putting guns to their heads and... Get them out! Get them out!
Get them out!
We got to get more bullets in the gun. Get more bullets in the gun.
Don't give up.
Yeah. That's a movie I can't really watch again.
I watch that.
It's good, but
I watch it every few years. It's just Christopher Walken, Robert De Niro. I mean, it is one of those.
It's a hardcore.
It is a hardcore film.
Yeah, that's just when even when you think about guys that didn't go through something like that, just but the ones that were prisoners of war, just
POWs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now see, look at that trick back there. Is that Sarah?
That's Sarah.
Oh, I was gonna say she ain't bad looking.
They're all partying. They're all partying.
Yeah.
And,
so
again, if
she's trying to talk to TJ a little bit, and he's kind of giving her the grouch. Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I want you back.
Okay, guys. She was sitting next to Axel.
Yeah.
And she saw that TJ was over there, and she did want to get up and actually approach him. So she said, gave him a kiss, Axel a kiss, and got up and went over there and. Said you got to get over this and stuff like that, and he pretty much said no, I don't have to, and just walked away.
Right.
He just pissed with a cigarette in his mouth and all that.
I don't like what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh well, you can't just leave, and then we don't know how long he was gone.
No.
It's like you come back and you're gonna be a big puss and expect everything to be right back where it was, and
but
I don't like that.
But yeah, all the characters. There's your funny one, your main character chick. Your TJ and Axel are kind of the two main guys.
Yeah. And the thing is, they were friends. They were friends, and
right.
then, I thought it was bros before hoes. Maybe not in '81.
Then they shoot to the doctor.
Right, because they want to get this heart. They weren't sure it was a human heart.
Right.
And the doctor comes out. He's just picking it up out of the petri dish or whatever.
The sheriff and the mayor. Yeah.
And I don't know if he's like maybe the coroner or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a human heart, all right. He's got gloves on.
Right.
But it's like he's just picking it up like it ain't no thing.
Oh yeah, he's like, yeah, what's going on?
He's picking up a heart like he isn't picking up a heart.
And the sheriff was on the phone.
Well, we have to figure out there's someone out there without a heart.
Exactly.
There's someone walking around out there without a heart.
Sheriff was on the phone trying to get a hold of the lunatic asylum, whatever. That's what they called it back then, anyways. And,
that's what we still call it.
Yeah, we do. But
nobody bin, eh? Go to the loony bin, eh?
And of course, nobody's answering.
Right.
I can't get a hold of nobody. It's going to have to wait till the morning.
Yep.
We don't got that much time, And
then look at here.
And this is where
this is the laundromat run by Mabel, who is pretty much behind getting this dance all going. She's the head honcho getting this all set up, and she's decking her place out.
Oh yeah, the laundromat.
Naturally, she's
called Mabel's.
Yep, she's next in line for the killer.
And this is a unique death that takes place here, but
Should also mention that this movie was also I shouldn't say severely, but very cut when it came out.
Was it really?
They made a lot of trims. This version that we're watching does have a few minutes of the gore effects back in. Like every single kill scene was cut. And you probably noticed when you were watching the little degradation of quality in some scenes. And that's because...
Not as much in this, but yeah. Maybe if I look back on it, I'll see it.
Notice when you see like the more gory kill scenes, there's a degradation of quality in the film.
I'm saddened.
Well,
a whole lot by that. But he takes and places a box of chocolate candy on the table.
Mm-hmm. But they
hides
submitted
away
it a couple
in the corner.
of times. Yeah, they submitted it a couple times. It got cut up. This came out literally like 2 months after John Lennon got shot, so there was a big uproar about violence in the media.
Yeah.
Paramount got a little bit of flack for the gore and stuff, that the violence that was in Friday the 13th, because that was kind of different, and all the kills were like from your perspective, so there was a little uproar about that. So they made a lot of trims, and when this finally came out, I think when the remake came out, they put it out on DVD again, and they put a few, they were able to get a few minutes of that footage and get it back in there. So, and actually, like, the Blu-ray's out of print now, so if you're a fan of this movie, you can still get it, but it's going to cost you a little bit more. But I don't think you're
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Something dead, and so are you. And then there's the miner. And he's going to kill her ass.
He puts it, I thought there was once, twice, and then thrice, somebody said.
Yeah, I think that's later on.
Once, twice.
Yeah, he leaves little cards in the candy boxes.
Yeah.
And so he left a candy box on the table there.
Yeah,
she wasn't looking. Oh, here he goes. Pulls her out. Oh, here we go. Man, that pickaxe, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude!
That was the weapon, man.
But
Madam Mabel's laundrette.
That's not even the worst. When they find her body, that's when
that's
when it's hardcore.
Yeah, they shoot back to all the guys.
Are they at the junkyard, the car yard?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are they doing? Cooking fish sticks on the radiator or something?
Yep. I guess they don't got a house to go to. Like, none of them live at a house.
Yeah, they live here. They live in the junkyard.
Hey, let's not go back to the house and cook some food.
Right.
Let's go to
February.
Let's go to the junkyard and cook our food on the radiator.
You can't see any of their breaths when they're talking.
Exactly.
So,
it ain't cold.
It ain't cold.
Smoke, but
yeah, we got coats on and we're smoking.
And at this point, TJ and Axel are kind of like at least civil towards each other.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard. They're friends.
Sarah's
they
kind
were
of
friends.
She's kind of a bitch. I mean, she like immediately just like screw Axel and I want TJ right away, man. It's like, come on, man.
Drop her like a bad VD, just
Valentine's Day, man. A bad
There's
Valentine's
plenty other tricks
Day
around here. I'm blonde. I can get me another bitch. Who needs you? Oh, look, they're sitting in abandoned cars.
Let's buddy up.
Drinking some wild turkey, playing harmonicas. Just doing what guys do.
Did they show the harmonica scene already?
Axel was playing his in the car.
Yeah.
And then TJ slides in next to him. Axel gets out. And they both got theirs. I mean, you could tell they were, good friends before, but it's like you don't let some hoe get in the way of that. Man, there's just
one. That's it. Axel starts doing his harmonica, and TJ's gonna start doing it after too.
Yeah. Here he goes, man. He knew, man. Hey, I better bring my harmonica. Do you know? I play harmonica as well. Yeah, I have a harmonica.
Oh yeah,
You're
in a harmonica band.
Well, I got stopped.
Ted and the Workmen.
When my wife's family, for their 25th anniversary, took me and all their kids and spouses
to the harmonica
to Las
museum.
Vegas.
Yeah,
I brought my harmonica with me. I got stopped in the line, when they were checking bags because they couldn't figure out what that was.
Oh, jeez.
And they're saying, "You've got something about this big in there. We can't tell what it is." I go, "It's my harmonica. Why don't you just open it up?"
Yeah. Why did they take your side or anything? anything? Or?
No, it was taking forever. They were looking at my bag and they couldn't tell what that was. Because usually, like with the scanner, they can tell what all the items are.
Right.
And they didn't open my bag. They
didn't.
They asked me what it was, and then they opened it.
Okay, they did.
And I just said it's a harmonica. They go, "What is that?" I go, "It's a harmonica."
Well, I mean, think about it. If you just see that medical, I mean,
they knew it was metal. They knew it was rectangular shape, but they couldn't tell what it was.
Yeah, I mean, it almost looked like it could have been like a part of a gun type.
I
mean, if you think about
like
it,
a clip from
maybe this guy's got a clip in his bag.
But I held up the line because of my harmonica.
What's going on up there, man? You mother.
You know what I hate about the airport? I'm going to say it now.
Yeah.
You probably haven't been to an airport, right? You don't fly, right?
I've been there before, but I haven't. Yeah, I haven't flown.
You know how there's certain places that will have that moving walkway?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, that is to help you walk a little faster to get where you're going. I love when people just stop on it. You know,
or if you got baggage, it was made for if you got baggage you're carrying along with you.
It's to kind of speed you on your way a little bit.
Yeah, and you don't want to be walking all the way that length to the airport
man,
without
if I've got my bag, bam, 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 get out of my way, get out of my way. Just like I hate that, like escalators at the malls and stuff. Oh, yeah. You're supposed to walk. You're not supposed to just stand.
Yeah, it gets you up just a little bit quicker.
That's what I tell my kids. I go, it's not a damn carnival ride. Walk.
I like this. Just stand.
Friday, February 13th.
Ooh. Friday the 13th? I didn't even think of that.
Now they're finally going to get... Now the sheriff and the mayor are finally going to get a hold of
the
loony bin, which looks like it's just the other side of the office.
Right.
This don't look like no kind of hospital to
it's
me.
Probably
look at it. It looks like the back room of a trailer.
It's the same building, just to make it cheaper to make.
Look, it's not even a desk. I mean,
you can hear them in the background.
The phone's
on
not
the other
plugged
side.
in.
Oh my god!
And the lady on the phone is saying, "We don't have any record of this guy." And they're like, "What do you mean you don't have any record of this?" It does. Yeah. It looks like they're in the same building, just on opposite sides.
Oh, it is. I mean, that's just probably for, like I said, for filming.
We have no records of a Howard Warren. They're like, "What do you mean you got no records? He was committed there 20 years ago."
Yeah.
Basically, the end result, she's like, "Look, either he was transferred, he was released, or he was slabbed. Take your pick." And he's like, "Well, you got to tell me, because they think, with these hearts showing up, this dude's back. They're all, he's back. We're having Valentine's Day." Oh, I'm sorry, I'm boring.
Oh no, I'm just all of a sudden got myself a yawn going.
Yeah, what time did you wake
up? I was up, off and on.
Yesterday my boy was up at 3:30 in the morning.
Was he really?
I didn't lie when I told you they were earlier. He just woke up.
What time do you go to bed?
Maybe 8.
That's why.
That's what time they get tired.
What
What am I supposed to do if they're passed out on the couch asleep? What am I supposed to do? Throw wet washcloths on their face and keep them awake?
It might take 3 days, but you get them in a routine of going to bed at maybe
He can
like
go
10.
to bed at 8, at 10. Then when do I have any time to myself?
How often is he getting himself up that early?
He just gets up. Not all the time, but he's usually, like when I get up at 5:30 for work, he's usually up.
Well, of course he's going to bed.
And he's one of those kids that won't nap. He won't nap, even when he's a baby.
I mean, I know you need your time, but that's why he's getting up.
But no, when
he's getting up,
he doesn't. But he also doesn't nap. A 4-year-old should nap, and he doesn't nap.
No,
even when he was a baby. Even when he was a baby, he didn't nap.
Both my kids stopped napping at 2 years old.
That's wrong.
And that's what kept them on.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. They didn't want to nap.
Got to nap. Then they
what
get
happens?
cranky.
What happens is they go to bed at 9, and they stay asleep till 6 or 7.
It's not how it works, man.
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
Oh well, we got on kids sleeping.
What are you gonna do, man? I try to beat sense into them every day, but what happened here?
Ted gets home and goes, "Go to sleep.
Go to bed.
I need to watch movies."
They've always been early risers.
Early in the morning, right outside the room.
Check it out, man.
Just what?
Upside down heart at the laundromat.
Well, yeah, they're back at the laundromat.
Yeah, because I think he wants to. He's got to tell Mabel that forget it. The once they hear that they can't find Howard Warren.
Yes.
They're like, forget it. The Valentine's Day party's over. Cancel it. Go tell Mabel.
Mm-hmm.
So the sheriff goes to the laundromat to tell Mabel, "Hey, I got some bad news for you."
Can you imagine the whole town of Valentine's, Bluff or whatever? It has to cancel the dance, and
the dance.
The whole city has got like red and Valentine's everywhere, and
Everyone's invested in
And
it.
it's a town of like 20
They've
people.
all bought, dresses,
You like how
down
he
to
keeps...
here and slid up to here. And
The minute he walks into the laundromat, there are 2 dryers going.
Yes.
And he's walking around and he's...
Look at that. See the degradation of quality there?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, see? That's
that was very disturbing.
He smells something.
He's...
One of the dryers pops open and there's Mabel all... I don't know, man, but...
She's all burnt from the heat, I guess.
But the way that it keeps tumbling in the body is just...
Yeah,
that was... I mean, I don't like a lot of gore, but that was kind of cool.
Yeah, no.
That was cool.
The way they did that was kind of cool.
I liked that.
Thing I was curious about is, like, how many quarters did you put in to keep it running for hours on end?
Maybe, I don't know.
Did he wait for the sheriff to show up and then he hurried up and put quarters in and start it up?
That's a very good question.
Or did he stay around all night long
and
just keep putting quarters in there until she was cooking? You know what I mean? He was cooking her.
Basically, yeah, he baked her. Shake and bake.
Yeah, so I didn't get that part, but I overlooked it.
You got to. You got to overlook it. Just for the overall effect was good.
Yeah. It was.
Also, what's going on here? The next day it's still the same day at the mine.
Mm-hmm.
And TJ and Axel are starting to get into it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And Axel, he pours his coffee out.
The
That's
testosterone.
You ready to go?
Flowing.
What are they gonna do? Fight in a freaking mine?
Yeah.
There'll be no fighting in my section. Go over there and fight.
If you want a job, you obey.
Yeah,
Slave labor.
Yeah, you never should have came back, man. You should have stayed gone. Sarah's mine. Like, whatever.
Well, hey, whose penis is bigger,
I guess. They cover all up. Then we're back at the laundromat.
The coveralls?
And I love how the sheriff is telling the paramedic guys, she died of a heart attack, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, he doesn't want, no... And I like how the sheriff and the mayor are over there, kind of they're 2 male lovers.
Yeah, they're talking about the smell in there. He's like, here, let me fire up my nasty ass cigar. Here. Well, I'll get that smell right out.
Can't you see them having dinner late at night by the fireplace?
Why are you so late getting home?
Yeah, I mean
it was hot an hour ago.
They do remind me of an older gay couple.
They probably get their gay on a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell?
Yeah, and nothing wrong
God
with that.
bless.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, it's, have
it's
fun,
like having
man.
6 toes.
Oh,
and then they're about to take her away. He kind of gives one more look, and they're like, "Ooh, what's this?" And there's one of those little cards inside the
Don't you love how
chest cavity. He notices it right there.
And everything he picks up, bloody or not, is with his plain old hands.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that too. Like, you just stick your hands in there.
Yeah. Oh, there's something inside her body orifice.
Here, let me pull this out.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what it says, but they all say something with some.
I think this one is the one where it says once something, twice, and then thrice or something. I don't remember it. I don't think they show it either.
I think it's a picture of the mayor hooking up with some other guy.
Look at the mayor looking at the sheriff.
Oh.
Oh my God! If you guys, anybody, anybody on iTunes listening to us, pop on over to YouTube and you get to see our reaction with the actual video.
The acting in this movie.
It is
not. I mean, this is a decent. I mean, it's not the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's not Seven Samurai, but it's for this kind of.
Hey,
movie.
show everybody what you picked up on the.
over
the weekend.
Check this out. We got this
Clockwork Orange fans.
Look at my little Alexander DeLarge Funko figure. Maybe get up a little closer there.
There we go.
Look at my cool little toy. I brought it over to show Dean. Look at
that.
I'll plug them. What the hell? We got a cool vintage toy shop downtown Cleveland called Big Fun. Basically, the place where you could buy any toy from your youth that you had, especially if you're around our age.
Yep.
Transformers, Star Wars, Planet of the Apes,
He-Man, you name it. All the little kinds of toys that came during that period, and
little joke toys, like Joy Buzzers and things like anything you can think of.
Really cool place.
They sell it all, and I went down there while I was on vacation for a week and from work, and went down there and picked myself up a little something. I bought myself a little toy in a long time, and it was just kind of calling to me. So it goes on the movie shelf.
It's like, come on, Ted, get me on your shelf.
Happy polyologies.
Happy polyologies.
So the guys get off work. And,
a bit of the
TJ makes sure he gets out of there real quick.
A bit of the in out.
The in out.
A Clockwork Orange, I say. Naughty.
Oh, he gets out early so he can go pick Sarah.
TJ gets out early.
shows his dirty mind clothes and here, hold this shit.
And the whole time she's in her pigtails and
she's like, I don't want to go with you, but yet she's
got
getting in the car
and got a big smile on her face.
I don't want to go.
Yeah.
And what is that? An amusement park in the background? Or is that the mine, or is that a roller coaster?
That's the mine. It breaks up all the dirt that
Is that Coney Island?
But you got John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John's here. They're walking along the beach. He's going, I'm really gonna miss you this summer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like really weird, Sandy, but I feel you right here, you know, girl. But
what's he say? Yeah, this is like where she kind of confronts, why did you leave? You didn't write. You didn't call. I wanted to, but I couldn't. Like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's saying, because I fell flat on my face out there. Yeah. I didn't. I couldn't call you. But I can come all the way back home. You can't just expect you to.
You don't got a quarter?
No, he didn't have 2 nickels to rub together.
Oh, please.
He didn't have enough money to pack a gnat's ass.
Sarah is pretty hot, in here. The one good thing.
She's not bad looking.
The one. I would say the one. Good
I wouldn't get into a big fight over her, but
no. One thing about this movie though is you get that at the very beginning, some little tatas, punch bags.
The rest of the movie.
Yeah, nothing the rest of the movie.
I know.
It's like
you got to stagger it out, or you got to put a real good mother of one like right smack dab in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, what's a slasher without TNA?
Yeah, no.
I mean, come on, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
But it is what it is, especially My Bloody Valentine. Come on. Oh. I mean, there's a lot of hanky panky going on here or there, but come on,
Yeah.
Come on,
Like Hollis should be getting some.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know
what?
Hollis should be getting some. Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, the big chunky guy.
Yeah, man.
He's not chunky, but
he's a big guy.
Yeah,
he's got a good looking chick, man. Mm-hmm. She's a chubby chaser. I respect it.
Yes, the red dress.
The red dress.
What's her name? Is Patty or?
Oh hell,
Patty or Sylvia.
Trick in the red dress is her name.
Or Harriet. One of those.
Oh yes,
names.
They got some real sexy names in here. Harriet.
Hey, Sylvia.
I'm surprised one of them wasn't named Blanche.
Blanche. I know, you got Mabel.
I know.
Harriet. I mean, Mabel is an old woman, but...
Isn't that terrible?
And she does live in that shoe.
There was a time when people thought Blanche was a pretty name.
Different times.
Blanche.
Man. No, that's weird. Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
Blanche.
Cultural evolution,
I guess. So yeah, TJ and Sarah they do share a kiss though.
They douche.
They douche.
Oh, they do share a kiss.
They do share a kiss.
Is this Sarah walking home by herself?
Yeah, I guess he doesn't even drive her ass home. He lets her walk home from the friggin' lake wherever they were at.
Well, yeah, what's going on here?
I don't know.
And she looks like she's in the slums of East Cleveland.
Yeah, these are.
I mean, this is downright.
These houses are smaller than my garage.
It's a garage boarded up. That looks like, I mean, selling coke on the corner or something. Even in 1981. I mean,
you want some weed? There's a little kid. There's a little kid, 4 years old, selling crack on the corner there. And what is it? Just the sheriff thinks he's going to be funny and shines a big ass flashlight in her face.
Yeah, I'm going to wait till.
Why does he need a flashlight 16 feet long?
I have no idea.
You ever like those movies, like the cops or whatever? They got this big long ass flashlight. I mean,
think about it, you can use it as a weapon.
I guess, but then you lose your flashlight.
Because it was at this time.
Hey, look at it! Jesus Christ, it's 6 feet long.
They outlawed the billy clubs. Okay.
They did?
Yeah.
Cops can't have billy clubs anymore?
No.
What do they hit people with?
No. There was a time when they did, like walking the beat with the billy clubs and stuff like that.
Oh. I think they should be allowed to have blackjacks.
I think they did.
Whack people in the back of the head, knock them out.
I think some cops in some cities, but I'm pretty sure some cities have outlawed the billy club and stuff. So they took on.
It sounds like they're going to be outlawing the bullets before too long, probably.
Well, we're there now. It's either tasers or rubber bullets or.
There was a YouTube clip of a guy, big guy, and it looked like a fast food joint.
I know what you're talking about.
And 2 cops taser him, and the guy was like the Hulk. And he got out of the place, and when that happens,
he kept going, man.
I just do nothing but root for that guy. I'm like, I want you to get away.
Why?
Because that was awesome. It's like,
well,
like why, as hard as it is to like escape from prison,
the dude
or jail,
was so high on cocaine.
Doesn't matter.
That his
I want him to keep going. Like I just want him to have more power and keep going. It's like even when you hear like someone escape from prison,
watching a train wreck.
I almost root for him a little bit because I know it's not
depending
easy,
on what he did.
Because it's not easy to escape from jail or prison. No. So when they actually do it, I'm like, good for you, man. I mean, I know you're going to get caught because,
right? Everybody's going to be looking for
you,
right?
And it's not like you're going to, even if you got away, it's not like you're going to, like Shawshank it and get down to Mexico and open up a boat shop. Mm-hmm. You're a criminal and you're probably going to do something wrong again in your life and get caught.
Right.
But it's like you almost root for them a little bit, like just. Good for you, man. Just outrun them for a little bit. Yeah. Give them a run for their money.
Oh, funny.
So that's kind of how I feel about it.
Hey, the Killing Seasons Part 2 is out.
Is it on now?
Yeah, they're already up to episode 8.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Dang, I will.
I looked at it and I'm like going.
What channel's that on again?
How did A&E?
No, it's not on A&E.
Oh no, Discovery.
Discovery something.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, I will backtrack and start watching.
I saw that and I'm like going.
Don't spoil it for me.
How did I haven't
That was
started
quick
watching
though.
It.
It just ended, not like maybe in the fall.
Well, think about it. The investigation's still ongoing, so you got to
but
hurry
you
up and
gotta
start
edit
filming.
it all together and stuff like that. And they don't usually start another season that quickly.
Well, I think a couple months later, you got to start rolling with it. You can edit the shows, I guess. But anyways, yeah.
Oh, so there it is.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember what channel that's on.
And the third season of 60 Days In is almost there.
Yeah, I hope Robert comes back.
Oh God!
Bring him back again. Bring Mr. Constipation back.
Everybody's like, "Who are we talking about?" Some shows, but anyways. The bartender guy.
Well, all the guys are, the dance is getting canceled.
Yeah.
All the youngsters are at the bar, and they say, "Well, why don't we just have a party? Let's have a party." And they know they're not supposed to do this, because it specifically says no parties.
Mm-hmm.
The dance is canceled and no parties. So Happy, the bartender, the little son of a bitch, he's like, I'll get those kids. And then at this point, I thought maybe he was the killer. Like maybe he's the guy doing it. I'm thinking maybe it's him.
I never thought that.
I kept thinking. I do that when I watch these movies. Maybe it's him.
I'll give you a course on detective.
I'll tell you what. I'll bet you didn't think it was Axel till closer to the end.
No, you're right. I did.
We spoiled that. Oh, look what happened here.
Yes.
We spoiled everything for the people.
Yeah, the degradation of the film.
Well, but he creates Happy's going to get those kids. He goes to the
mining.
They're going to have the party at the mine.
Yeah.
On Saturday, like in the rec room,
yes.
Like where the guys have lunch. There's a pool table.
Yeah.
There's a kitchen, and so he goes, and in the doorway he puts a fake dummy dressed in a miner outfit. With a pickaxe that'll go like this.
Every time he opens the door.
The pickaxe.
You got to say that. The door. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, because he does it like 17 times.
It's like a haunted house type thing,
Exactly.
Yeah, and he's doing it over and over.
Well, one time when he does it, it's the real miner in there, and he takes that pickaxe, and you could see the degradation, the quality in the version that we're watching.
Yeah.
The part that was cut out, which is actually pretty cool. The pickaxe goes through the chin and out the eye socket.
Yes, and the eye socket just holding and dangling
right, and then he just drags him away.
Mm-hmm.
With it like that.
That's what's good with the pickaxe. I mean, you got a hold of it.
It's an all-purpose killing
carcass.
tool.
You just pull it along.
It's better than a meat hook.
I'm telling you. And then all the kids. I mean, guys
show up at the mine.
Yeah.
Look, Hollis can juggle.
Well, it's the like
hot dog.
It's like where they eat in like their rec area and stuff like that.
Look, they got Jiffy Pop popcorn in the box.
Yeah.
You guys remember Jiffy?
Where you put it on the stove and it's all aluminum and it just bubbles up and bubbles up.
All that heated aluminum seeping into your popcorn.
It was great.
And
the heated aluminum,
which will end up giving you Alzheimer's and dementia.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, it's true, man. Increased metal deposits in the brain can cause that. You don't believe it?
No, Ted. I've heard so many things. It's like.
Obviously, it's no good for you.
I'm sick of hearing it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Then go suck the mercury out of all the thermometers if you don't care.
Well, I know there's poisons you're not supposed to take.
Aluminum's one of them.
But I love you can go butter. Butter is bad for you. Clog up your arteries. This and that. You'll have a study come out a year or two later by another group saying. Okay. Butter is really good for you.
You're not going to find any studies that say put more aluminum in your body, it's good for you. You won't find any studies.
No.
I challenge you to find one.
But you're telling me that the Jiffy Pop, okay, is getting the aluminum.
It is.
And it's soaking in your system and growing.
But it's not Jiffy Pop alone that's going to do it.
No, right. Saying. But I'm just making a point where all these commercials
but
over
all that
and
heated
over
metal
and over
is getting into your food.
What do you cook your food in?
Skillets?
Glass. Pans?
If I have to microwave something, I like to use glass.
Okay, but you're using a frying pan, right? So you eliminated frying pans from your household.
No frying pans.
No pots.
All glassware.
Nope. You've never made spaghetti.
I don't eat it. Gives me heartburn.
You're a bunch of bull. What a bunch of bull. Yeah. Okay. Let's get off this subject.
Though. That's Teflon.
Okay. Instead of metal, you got
Teflon's not metal.
You got chemicals.
But it's not Teflon.
Prefabricated.
But that's okay, man. Oh, look, there's Hollis's chick in the red dress.
Exactly.
She said earlier that it was cut down to here and slid up the ass, and she's a liar.
Ted, I was going to say that. Mm-hmm. Okay, and you know what?
Look at Hollis, man. He's got her on his lap. He's got his smoke. I'm all this big, gross, fat guy with the mustache that goes below my upper lip. Come here and give me a kiss.
I was going to say the same thing, that she is actually probably the hottest chick in here.
Exactly. I like her the best.
And I do like how earlier she... like you said, I got a dress going to be coming out of my belly button and slid up to my ace.
And that's what I was expecting.
And it's not even...
We get something from Macy's.
Yeah, nothing
very conservative.
Yeah, it was so ridiculous. And what's with this guy? You got Ralph Macchio or something like that coming in.
He's got his skinny...
You know.
Look at this chick, the little
Pony
chunky.
boy.
She comes out of the kitchen eating a hot dog and she's got 2 more in her hand. That's the chick for me.
You think she could be? I know Ted loves his hot dogs.
Man, that's the chick I want right there. She's eating a hot dog and she's walking out carrying 2 hot dogs.
Probably for somebody. Friends.
No, they're hers. Oh, so what's this guy's name? Dave or whatever. He's going to go in the bed, get him a hot dog.
This is a very good, cool...
Boiled hot dogs. That's the way, man.
Kill
you don't have an old grill
to
put them on. Oh!
The miner grabs his head.
And push... Oh, what a horrible way to die. In the hot dog juice.
In the boiling water.
And they always have to have a camera in there. Look, oh, Jesus Christ.
The camera showing...
hot dog's bopping off his face.
Yeah, it's kind of like the little meme that's going around where all the wieners hit the face.
Oh, yeah, I got that on my phone.
The little gif, the meme. But yeah, you see the face like
starting
burning,
to peel and hot dogs bumping into his face here and there, and he's not even trying to eat one of them. Like if that was Homer Simpson, I'd be like,
my head's boiling. I'm going to die in about 30 seconds. Let me eat that hot
have
dog.
a dog. I love hot dogs, man. I love hot dogs. Steve's
I just
hot
had
dogs.
an apple smoked hot dog with coleslaw on it and mustard.
Where'd you get all that? Did you make it or?
I made it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Top of the line hot dog from Switzerland.
What's all this happy horse shit?
Oh, it's
the sheriff. He goes out in the back. There's one of those
heart-shaped boxes are on the sidewalk.
Blood licking all over the place. Dogs are eating it. Look at that one snapping at him.
Yes, I think that was. Yeah, I mean,
like I don't think that was part of the show.
No, he could have gotten bit.
That's like your dog coming after me. His dog hates me. This little stupid ass Chihuahua that you could put between 2 slices of bread thinks it's going to take me on.
Our little dog. I got a little dog and
hates me. Well, hates my guts.
Ted don't like animals.
I don't wish him any harm. I just, just because you got an animal don't mean I'm going to go, oh, you're so cute, whatever. I don't give a rat's ass. That dog could live to be 100 or die tomorrow and it wouldn't affect me.
But that's what you should have done.
Why?
When you first meet a dog, you pet it and you say, hey, how you doing, buddy?
But I don't want to.
And you... Okay, then you're going to have dogs barking the hell out of you. And
why?
Saying,
why are they so insecure?
You're a freaking asshole, and why are you looking at me like that?
Your other dog didn't bark at me. Neutron or whatever his name was.
He had a few screws there.
He left me the hell alone. He'd come over, sniff, and walk away.
Well, the little dogs are very...
None of your others did. This one's insecure.
This dog, man, somebody could be like 7 houses down... on the other side of the street.
Blow a fart on the toilet.
Yeah. And it gets a big mane on the back of it, goes up like some kind of lion.
Like a cat.
Yeah. And just goes off, and I'm just like going, what the... I mean, it is annoying that it barks after every little thing.
I feel bad for you guys, but it's like...
No.
I don't think there's any fixing it now.
No.
But
it's one of those things. Every time Ted comes over now...
Truth be told,
dog acts like he's going to kill him.
I don't care for dogs that much. I'm not an animal person.
No,
I don't wish them any harm.
Right.
You know, I mean, I like them between 2 slices of bread as much as the next guy. But
well, this don't help things either. So you're not helping your situation.
What?
Think about it. If you actually did come up to dogs and say, "Hey, how you doing?" One day you could.
But I'm allergic to
you
them.
could come.
Why
all of them?
I ain't met one that I ain't allergic to. If I have to be around it for a while.
Okay.
You know, if I'm around it for a while, it'll start making. The fight!
The fight scene. Axel and TJ.
So after Dave gets killed by the hot dogs.
And I like how Hollis, the big guy, is like holding them both by the.
He's look. Hollis don't play.
Yeah.
Yeah. TJ and Axel, they share a few words and they get into a little. Well, you know what?
Little
TJ gets he don't even get a punch in.
No.
Axel gets 2 good hits in.
Oh yeah, like he's swinging an axe at his face.
TJ whiffs when he goes after him.
Yeah.
Hollis, our big dude, Wilford Brimley. He
looks like he should be from Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things.
Yeah, he'd have fit in right into that movie.
Yeah, he's
look at her, man. His woman, she's
oh my god,
rubbing his
she's like
chest.
Let me grab your big old belly.
Let me get your hot dog boobs and So this is smart, man. TJ goes right up to because Axel leaves, storms off, even though I feel like he technically won the fight.
Oh, he did, yeah.
But TJ goes over to
Sarah. And I like how he grabs a bear on the way out.
Oh, this is mine.
Pulls it off and runs out. You know.
He tells Sarah, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. He's getting some points in.
Yeah, but she hollers and says...
Oh, we got to talk about this jackass here who's snorting the beer up his nose.
Yeah,
he does it like 3 times in this movie.
John or Mike?
All right, I thought his name was like Harry, but
it could be
whatever. Tom, Dick, Harry
doesn't really matter. There's people.
We'll just call him the jackass that snorts the beer.
And he's snorting it up his nose.
Yep.
And he's like,
oh! It's kind of like me with the hot mustard at the Chinese place.
Well, that's got a carbonation up in your sinuses. You got to fill that, man. But
I never poured a Coca-Cola up my nose.
Then they show Axel out back. He sits down on some whatever on side of the building or whatever, and he's pissed off and he's
crying.
Does not act like the person who's about ready to kill everybody.
See, that's why he was last on my list.
Because
look at these two. It's February.
Yeah.
It's ice cold. They're in the mine, laying on the tracks.
Not freezing.
Making out. What chick is into this?
Because it don't... Well, I don't know.
I mean, is she
cool.
into... Come on now. What chick is into this? And then, look, they're starting to get close, and she's, how do you get these uniforms down? Whatever. She's being stupid.
He goes,
but then she says,
pull it.
Do you know what we need?
And
he immediately's like, yeah, right here. He whips out the rubber out of his wallet.
Well, he goes, pull it.
Yeah.
He's trying to get her ready.
Yeah.
By pulling it.
Yeah. She's pulling the string. He's talking about his Johnson.
Yes.
So he whips out that condom and she's like, no, a couple of beers. It's like, bitch, couldn't you have said bring a couple of beers when we left?
Exactly, Ted.
There's a beer right there. Drink that.
First of all, she looks pretty darn good in that sweater. I love chicks in those little wool type sweaters from the 50s or 60s.
If this is me,
yeah,
and I was rock hard, ready to rock, and she makes me go get some beers.
Yeah,
I'd leave her ass there. Leave her. I'm out, man. I'm going somewhere else. I'm back indoors. Watch me if I wouldn't.
Man.
Now, when I was 16 or whatever, whatever the chick wants.
Okay, why has TJ got his shirt buttoned down that far?
Why is he wearing that bandana, man? Like
it's a spaghetti
like a
western.
gay hooker.
Yeah.
What is the blue bandana?
He's a male gigolo.
Oh God! Look, they're adding more water to the hot dog thing. Oh boy, Tom's looking real good.
If they only knew. She puts more water in there.
What is in there anyway? Because she's gonna. What is that?
Isn't that the heart?
Oh, you're probably right.
Took it out of that guy's head. There's the head right there of the guy in the refrigerator.
He doesn't even look. He just grabs the beers, and the dude is in the fridge dead.
Well, then a chaos would erupt, so they couldn't do that.
Look, there's a beer right there, bitch. What's wrong with that?
And
she's laying there.
Ted, it's empty.
How do you know? There could be beer in it.
If she asked for it to go get beers, it's probably empty.
You know what? I don't know why she asked it. When you're ready to go, you know what I would have done?
Well, that's my point. That's my point.
Here's what I would have done. I'd have got her ass real good. You know what I've done?
That's a cool scene right there.
What Andrew Dice Clay would always say on his records. I'd have gone outside, got the beers. I'd have jerked off a little bit, and then when I come back, one stroke done.
Oh God.
And then there you go. That's my idea of a good date.
Well, I was going to say, what is the point?
No one's listening. No one's going to catch that.
I hear you.
No, I'm saying...
Andrew Dice Clay. I don't understand, because afterwards when he starts going, she goes, hurry back. Like she's real horny, and all this. And it's like, then why did you tell him to go?
Exactly.
Get it on and do it, man. But... Yeah,
it would have only taken 3 minutes anyway, then we could both go get a beer.
What? Okay.
Well, what? I mean...
3 minutes?
Don't you got better things to do?
Oh, my God. That is the better thing to do.
Get it over with.
No, you got to rub that beautiful body for at least a half hour.
What?
And you got to caress it. And
What are you?
What do you mean?
What are you, some Casanova?
Ted.
Don Juan? You get down to business.
No.
That's how you do, like an animal.
The body, as all this is going on here.
Oh! She hears the showers turning on.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? And she goes in there, and mixed up in all this stuff. The dude, what's his name? Happy.
Happy, yeah.
His body just kind of drops down in
from
front of her from the showers.
Oh, and
there's the minor. Oh, what's he? He pushes her head through one of those shower pipes, I think.
And it comes out her mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
And again, you see the degradation of the quality here. So every single
kill
scene has been censored.
That's disgusting.
You know, every single one got cut. And they're...
Well, getting back to that, it's Valentine's Day. So we can talk a little love.
Let's talk about love.
Let's talk about a little bit of love.
What about love?
That's the beauty of the female body.
Uh-huh.
It's just... the skin, the form, the shape.
Yeah, but it's a female body that you've been seeing for 20 years. I mean, ain't nothing new.
Well, no.
You just get down to business.
No.
That's not how my wife does, man.
It's just...
My wife's more like the dude.
No,
she just wants to get down to business.
I don't care. I'll be 70 years old. And I'm still going to need a couple hours.
Couple hours?
We can break it down to an hour. That's
You're
fine.
out of your mind. I don't know whether to believe you or not, man. Because couple hours, man. I can go watch a Blu-ray or something. I can go, read 2 chapters of my book.
Oh man,
I got schoolwork I got to do.
You're cracking me up.
I got kids I got to take care of.
You can't fit in an hour?
When?
Kids go to sleep.
That's when I go to sleep. No. When I feel it. My wife's 8 months pregnant.
Okay, so that's my little rant. I mean,
that's the thing. They want it all the friggin' time when they're 8 months pregnant, and you're like, oh my god, it's just behemoth. Sorry, it's a good thing she doesn't listen to our show.
Oh, jeez. She'd be getting pissed.
But then, when the lights are out, all women look the same, so it doesn't really matter.
That's another thing. I could never have the lights out.
Well, you have them all like full
What's the point?
Spotlight?
No, but a lamp on or something.
Have to be. Do you keep your socks on?
No.
Why not?
I'm going to
give you some grip.
Exactly. No, without the socks, you got the grip. The socks on will hold you back. You can't move as much.
So basically, your old lady, she can't go to work tomorrow, right? She got to take the day off.
You got to get a leg crawling up the side of the wall, the other leg, I mean, there's a lot of manipulation. I mean,
Man, you guys are up to it, man.
Take
I want you to get up on the roof. I'm going to run around the house 9 times. And on the 10th time, I want you to jump off and land on my face. You guys are up to shit, man.
That was so good.
I'm going to run around the house 9 times.
First, I want you to do 50 sprints, 20 push-ups, and then come sit on my face. Oh, Valentine's Day love. Oh, man.
So,
what people miss.
I know.
What people miss that don't go all the way through this thing, man.
I know.
Oh, anyway.
I know. We do it for you.
Yes. The people that
the whole thing with TJ
stuck around
and Axel, they're just trying to diffuse. Some of the girls say, well, let's go to the mine. Let's look at the mine.
Yeah.
And TJ even says something to Hollis, because Hollis is going to take a couple of the dudes and a few of the girls down there. Sarah's going to go down, and she's like, the rules, no women in the mine. Where's this rule at? No women in the mine.
And they're worried about breaking rules now,
But, this is where I really question a lot. I mean, this is where it gets interesting. Ooh. They're in the mine, and I love...
The two girls together?
No, well, yeah. I mean, they're cute. They look nice together. Yeah. But he's going to take them into the mine.
Yeah.
They're wearing, like, heels and shit.
I know. I noticed that.
Don't you? I mean...
Especially
miners
when
are
they're trying to escape
and
stuff like that.
I said, fatalistic. But I think they also have safety, number one, on the mine.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, it's okay to take these bitches down here in their heels. Nothing bad can happen.
They'd be freezing.
Oh, yeah. They
heels.
bring some blankets. They got the flashlights. They bring I don't think they brought a radio, but...
A radio?
But they brought a few blankets, and... Because, isn't it cold when you get down there?
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, unless you're going down to the center of the earth or something.
Get down about 20 feet, it's 55 degrees.
Mm-hmm. They're all drinking their moose head.
Moosehead
and
beer.
It's in those nice steel cans. Remember the pop where you just the tab, you'd throw the tab away.
It's an aluminum tab.
Yep.
Yeah. Throw that sucker away.
I like the mine. It's like a little roller coaster.
No, yeah, it is. It's like an amusement park. It kind of is, but a dangerous one.
Yeah.
But what was the wooden roller coaster at Geauga Lake? The big wooden roller coaster.
Oh, damn, dude, you're gonna get me. What was it?
Holy Moses, I can't remember. Okay, it may pop
And I know where it was, too. I just can't think what it was called.
Yeah, we had in our area here, we got Cedar Point, one of the biggest amusement parks in the country.
Kings Island down in Cincinnati.
Kings Island.
Kings Island had the Beast. Now that was a great, that wooden coaster is like 5 minutes long.
Yeah. It knocked you around too a little bit, man.
You know what? It was better than Mean Streak, which when we were at Great Wolf Lodge, that's at a water park not too far. That's actually right by Cedar Point. We took the kids and we were going to go to a restaurant and actually drove down.
Going to a restaurant in a western town.
Called the police. There's a madman around. We were driving down the road where you could. You're actually like driving right by Cedar Point, and they're dismantling the Mean Streak.
Oh, are they really?
Because it's a killer.
Yeah. No, I know. Kills. Some of these old wooden coasters are just.
But whereas Gemini's nice, it's not that bad. But...
Well, Geauga Lake had the Big Dipper.
I can't remember.
And that was kind of, you went down that first hill.
That's not.
No.
Raging Wolf Bob's.
No, that wasn't it.
That was it.
No.
Raging Wolf Bob's?
There was another big roller coaster.
Maybe your wife remembers. I don't remember.
Yeah. A Big Dipper was one of them, and then there was another really big. It was almost circular. Remember? In shape. Just going all the way around. It was.
I don't remember.
But anyways, I may remember. But people are like going, who cares? It's just a roller coaster. Care. But yeah, maybe I'll figure it out. We'll look it up after. But anyways,
I don't know. All the Geauga Lake rides. So, what's he doing? He's showing them, like Hollis is showing him some of the abandoned areas. But then this dude, I forget his name.
Yeah, Mike or John.
Harriet. Because I won't forget,
Yeah, Harriet.
The sexy Harriet.
Ooh.
They're going to go off on their own to the, what is this, like the control room or whatever?
Yeah, she's like, this is where, he's like,
this is where we're going to bang.
She's like, this is where you work?
Yeah.
Wow. And
so there's that. So they've already separated from the group. Back in the rec room, blonde chick comes running out, ginger guy comes running out. Oh,
ginger guy.
Well, with him...
Looks like Rocky from Rocky Horror.
This is the dude who had to go get the beers. Mm-hmm. He goes, he sees his girl's dead in the, one of the little bit of the entrance of the mine. Or
yeah, it is. And then somebody runs out of the kitchen, notice the head of that dude in the fridge. That dude's
dead in the fridge. And there's Axel. Hey, we got it's Howard Gordon. He's here. Everybody, run!
Yeah.
And here's TJ. I gotta make a call.
Yeah.
And oh damn it, he must have cut the line.
It's funny how Axel's. I mean, we gave it away. Axel's the killer, but
because then I wonder, and it's kind of good that we're playing it because I'm trying to make sure it all works out.
Yeah. Well, look at him. He's right now. He's all like, dressed and he's not sweaty.
I didn't guess him. I wasn't guessing him at all.
And they totally.
I actually thought maybe it was the other dude, maybe the TJ guy, but then
I thought more him than Axel.
And then you see where the two of them are on screen, and you're like, okay, it's not him.
Yeah,
it's not him.
Well, I mean, they easily
then you
brush that out. Then
I actually even thought it might have been the mayor at one point. Like maybe it's the mayor.
The mayor?
Maybe it's the mayor. He hates Valentine's Day.
What's a Scooby Doo? Zoinks!
Scoob! No, look, they're gonna go in
Get
the
'em
mine
outta
and go
here!
because they're like, we're gonna go in the
Get
mine.
the girls first, Scoop!
He's like, we're gonna go in the mine and get them. They took the time to put their overalls on.
Yes.
What the hell?
Well, it had to. So
their clothes don't get dirty.
Well, so you as the watcher of this film can't distinguish
But,
which ones.
It's an emergency.
But...
The killer miner is somewhere on the grounds.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and put our overalls on.
And I like how they're both standing in front of the gate and they both clasp their hands like, "Hey, buddy, yeah.
We're in it together. We're here to get the girls."
Yes, and they like grab their hands and like fist bump.
They should have did like Beastmaster shake, you
and then they open it up and get in there, and it's imagine all that activity, and they're all pumped up, and then they open the door and go in, and they're going.
Takes them half an hour.
Elevator music, yeah. 3,000 feet below.
It's like that awkward silence as they're going down there.
I think they said 3,000 feet below, didn't they?
Oh God, look at this, man! Hollis scares them. Scares the girls.
What a.
So where's the other dude, man? The other dude. Oh, didn't he say he heard something and he wanted to check something out or whatever? That other jackass.
That's the thing that gets to me too.
And he's just gonna pop out of nowhere. How does he find his way around?
Typical slasher. Everybody's got to veer off into their different. Even Hollis goes.
When the Goonies were under the ground, did they split up?
No,
they stayed together.
Yes,
except when they peed.
And they prevailed.
Exactly.
Yes.
Of course, I don't know how there was all that light underground.
Well, he had a little lantern hat on.
There was a lot of light underground in the Goonies.
There were
a lot of
light.
There
were holes through the rocks.
Okay, there was a lot of light.
None they could squeeze through.
You could read those music notes and play that bone piano. And
did you want them to film it in black?
Well,
darkness?
Look here.
Yeah.
Look here. They're underground. It's black. It's darkness.
Not totally.
Another interesting thing.
They're hooked up with electricity all through the mines.
Okay,
they
but
got
it's dark.
The lights.
Was Goonies this dark? The whole movie?
It was a tad bit lighter.
A tad bit lighter.
But
it was
anyways.
lit up like a...
Are you putting Goonies down?
Now I am.
Really? Unbelievable.
I'm taking them all back. Interesting thing about Goonies. Can I tell you something about Goonies?
Sure. What the hell do I care?
We used to get... once in a while, my dad would get passes to see, like, sneak preview of movies.
Really?
Your
dad was lucky.
At work. Like, I remember that Johnny Dangerously with Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
I saw that early before anybody saw it. Saw Goonies before anybody saw it at the theater. The octopus scene was in the movie.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
And then I remember... I don't know if did you ever see, like, the deleted scene with the octopus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then when I went to go see it, like, later on, it was gone. The scene wasn't there. And it never made sense because at the end of the movie, they always say, the giant octopus was pretty scary. They actually say that when the parents are, find everything. Yeah. And you sit there and go, fuck, what giant octopus?
Why'd they cut that out?
I don't know. Maybe it was too long or something like that. Maybe they didn't like how the octopus looked.
It's like, why would the giant octopus be there?
The octopus was like brushing against Steph's leg, and she was blaming Corey Feldman for it. And eventually, I think Data took his big radio with the James Bond music playing and shoved it in its mouth, and it got,
I bet you they just thought that would be like make it totally offset.
But then why would you leave that
realism.
line in it at the end of the movie that doesn't make any sense?
Well, goof. All these movies.
Okay, but all the times they put it out on video and DVD, they couldn't just silence that part out.
Yeah, they could.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah, they could.
Or put the goddamn scene back in the movie. There you go. But originally, for the sneak preview, it was there.
Huh.
The other deleted scenes weren't there, but that's the only that was there. The squid was there.
Okay, yeah. So.
Where are we at?
Well, they're still down in the mine, running all around.
Nothing's really happened.
I think the sheriff gets into his automobile.
Right. He, what's he doing? Is he just doing his rounds or something like that? I think.
Well, he's looking around the city. He knows something's going on. You know?
Yeah, and the kids, they come up and tell him that, Howard Warren, he's killing all the kids.
Yeah.
What did you say, boy?
Harry Warden's down in the mine.
He's down in the mine. Some kids are trapped down there.
Yeah. And they're all smiling.
Look at this kid, man. Is that boogers coming out of his nose?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
He's really playing his role, man.
He's the only good actor in the whole damn movie.
You got that right.
The only one.
I like the gas station.
Is that supposed to be Exxon?
Well, no, it was a real gas station.
Was it? I don't remember Esso.
It's a very collectible sign, Esso.
Esso?
Old gas station. Yeah.
For reals?
For real.
I didn't know that.
Got that from American Pickers.
I see.
Because one of their big things they look for is those old kind of like porcelain.
Yeah, those are the guys that rip off all the old people going into their houses and stuff. Yeah. Yep. I saw one where they were making the old guy kind of uncomfortable. He had all these barns and stuff. Hey, how much for this? How much for this? And I think the old guy was getting tired of them.
Probably.
Like he didn't want them. They totally. I mean, I can't watch that show. And they totally ripped those people off.
Oh my god!
I'll give you $2 for this. $5 for this. Yeah, I can sell this for at least $500.
That's how it used to be for me, man. With the
thrift stores.
The thrift stores, man.
The eBay store.
I used to find books for $0.25 and sell. I sold 4 German books. Got them each for $0.25. They each sold for about $700. It was unbelievable. Those days are gone.
The good old days, making
the good old days,
money
man.
Hand over fist.
Oh my god. Oh,
all under the table.
Oh my god.
Until Obama.
So the girls are standing there. They're in the mine.
Yeah. And TJ, he catches up with them.
TJ Hooker.
TJ
Hooker shows up here.
Right, because he and Axel split up. You go check this shaft, and I'm
going to check Guns N' Roses was no longer.
Shaft?
Yeah. No, Guns N' Roses. Axel and him split up.
They're back together now.
They split up.
Evidently they need money.
They're back together. Haven't they been back together 50 times? But then when the tour starts, they quit?
No,
really?
This is the first time. I mean, I have that much interest in it. But,
but it is actually going on. Yeah, I think a little too late, maybe. I don't think so. Maybe not.
You know what?
People will go.
They had their moment where they, were full of piss and vinegar, and they were the greatest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's just that they're living off the glory of that first record.
Oh yeah, of course they are.
And that first record, from beginning to end, it's just nothing but piss and vinegar, and it's it's dirty and raunchy, and I love it.
Yeah.
I don't really care for a damn thing they did after that.
Right. No, I hear you. Same thing.
Whatever.
Oh man.
Oh, Hollis, he's looking for those other dudes, Sexy Harriet and that other dude.
Finds them.
Did we see them? I don't know if we even saw them get killed.
No, they didn't show them. No.
Yeah, supposedly
he finds them there, and
it looks like some kind of giant drill bit or something is driven through their backs.
Really weird looking.
Yeah, they were laying on a bench.
Ooh.
Oh, the nail gun. This is coming up.
The
hydraulic
killer
nail gun
has got some weird drill that looks like it shoots.
It's a nail gun.
Yeah, it's a nail gun.
Yeah. And it goes right in the side of his head.
Yeah, and Hollis is still.
He's still standing.
Walking around. Yeah, he's getting blurry.
Man, I need a Tylenol.
Oh my god. And then he gets one right through his forehead, and he
between the eyes.
He falls down.
Oh god.
Yeah, he falls down, and
This is how Pinhead got started.
Yeah,
yep.
You know what? And the guy said, "Hey, I got an idea for Pinhead." Hellraiser.
Clive was watching this movie.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, I've got an idea.
You know what? That's how ideas come about,
friggin'
man.
Thief.
One little thing.
Well,
I love.
Of course, in the actual Hellraiser book, Pinhead is a woman, but yeah, it's not a man.
Well, we needed Peter Bradley. So.
Doug Bradley.
Doug.
But Clive's the one who changed it when he wrote the screenplay. He's the one who changed it.
What the heck?
Yeah. Wilford Brimley just kind of wanders out of nowhere. Oh, diabetes.
He was able to stumble around the corner, even with those
2 nails in his head.
Yeah, I'm surprised the killer let him even go.
She's really upset about him and his girl, the red dress.
Yeah.
Oh man, look, she's rubbing his head.
You're digging that chick, man, huh?
She's not bad.
I know.
I have nothing but respect for chubby chasers. I love them because they're out there.
Oh my god,
they're out there.
The miner starts walking towards them, the killer.
Yeah,
and he's got the light.
Look at that dude. He's just going to take off. I'm out.
Oh yeah.
Look at he just leaves the girls. He takes the blanket. What does he think? It's like one of them magic cloaks from Lothlorien, like in Lord of the Rings. He's going to cover himself.
He's 20. The killer's about 20 feet away or so, and,
right. And they're just standing there
because she's still.
Is he still walking?
Yeah.
How far away is he?
You think he would be there by now?
Yeah, he's been there and walked away and come back. And...
They're still beating the hell out of Hollis, like
Hollis,
he's going to wake up.
Wake the fuck up! We can't leave you. Why do they say that about every single person in this? We can't leave them. Why? They're dead. Go.
Wait, what happened to the killer?
Disappeared.
Did he get... Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, look at that. Actually, Sarah just had to bitch smack.
Oh, this is the one I wanted in Mystery Science Theater with... man, I could dub over this voice.
Then she hugs her, man.
If I get a chance.
It snaps her out of it, man. Oh, man, it's Axel. He's got him. Well, now you know. Now you know where the killer
Axel
went.
comes out with, the mask is off.
Right.
But he is the killer.
We'll find out soon. But yeah, he's going to help the girls get out of here. But that other dude took off in the wrong direction.
Yep, TJ. Looking for hookers.
But I was watching this earlier today. I'm just like, why is he taking the blanket?
Dude, I have no idea.
I mean, I can understand taking the light, but why do you need the goddamn blanket?
He grew up with that blanket.
They just gave it to him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's not Linus.
It's his blanket from the mines.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it don't make no
sense. This is mine.
This is my blanket.
I mean, I don't...
Joy me, Stevies. But yeah, they're all still walking around. I think but
this was cool because they actually filmed this in a mine.
Yeah.
And
they film this in mine, yeah.
Well, right. And they actually had to be very careful the amount of lighting they used because there is still methane gas down in here. Mm-hmm. So they had to be very careful. There was only so much light that they could use, which is the reason why this movie is so dark in these scenes. Huh. There was only so many lights that they could use to prevent an explosion.
Really?
Yeah. So they still had to be very careful.
So they all were fine with breathing in the methane and all that stuff?
Well, no, there could be little pockets of it, but
the risk was there.
Right.
Oh, I love this
They
scene.
only let the temperature get so much.
Yeah.
Because if there is any,
it could. I like how Axel picks up a big log here.
Yes.
Ooh!
Because they hear someone coming around the bend.
He gets TJ. It's like whipping a 2x4 right in your gut.
And TJ gets right up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm winded for the next 15 minutes.
Or need to go to the hospital. I mean, something blew up in my gut.
Man, he just popcorned his chest.
Yeah.
Pop.
It's like, oh, I'm so sorry I hit you, man. But yeah, so they all four. Don't they say that the carts aren't working, and they try to, say that the only way to get back up is to let's climb.
No, they don't know that yet.
Okay,
not yet. The carts work, but I think to get back to them would be a long ways off.
Okay,
from where they are. It's easier to get to the elevator and get up that way.
Right. That's right. That's what they were gonna do. Go up the elevator.
The sheriff shows up. He's gonna rally around the family.
That wig trips me out. I mean, what?
It is a bad one.
Oh, it's a very bad one.
I noticed it too. Yeah. I don't know if it was.
It's like one of those plastic little people, like Fisher Price little people.
Doll wig and
black. You know how the hair is on them.
Look at all those time cards. They're just right out there in the open.
Yeah, to get wet and.
I can go there on my days off. Click, click. Punching in. So yeah, the sheriff, he's hitting the button,
and it's not coming up.
Yeah, well, there's a reason, and that's because when the kids downstairs, when they get to where the elevator is, they're gonna see that it's all smashed.
Smashed up, yeah.
It's all smashed. The controls. There's no getting up.
Yeah, so they're working their way to... And the girl in a red dress, she's, like we said earlier, she's walking around in high heels.
Yep, and I think the other girl's got boots with heels on them. So.
Oh, my God. So it's so ridiculous.
Right. I mean, nobody thought of this when we take these chicks down here. No wonder girls aren't allowed in the mines.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of freaking debris and everything.
They were ready to party. But I like how here they go... it's broken, so we're gonna have to climb up. Mm-hmm. So they use the ladder to start climbing up.
Yeah,
which is and in high heels. I mean, come on.
But just go.
Your calf would be cramping up halfway up there. But they're 3,000
feet. Yeah. So that's a lot of ladder.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to take at least 3,000, almost 3,000 steps because of the way the ladder is.
I could do it.
Well, yeah, I'd be running up there, and I'd be right behind the red dress.
Oh, absolutely! I wish we could have got a better shot of her going up there.
Oh no,
but it was so dark. I can't make it. Yeah, and she's the one. I can't make it.
She's scared of.
What, you're just gonna hang out here?
Well,
Keep going.
I'm scared of heights too, but I think when it's so dark and it's this short, and you can't really tell. I would just be booming up that ladder.
Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about what's underneath me too much.
No.
Even if it is the killer.
And So she stops at one point, and Axel says, help her up," which is kind of strange because he's the one killing. But yeah, he had all this time to actually climb up here because who's hanging on here, which is why
that's that other dude that ran away with the blanket and the light. We're gonna see him.
How did he get to him and have all that time to put him and hang him up there?
Dude,
that's impossible.
Dude,
because he came.
Well, again, that's why I wasn't thinking him.
Exactly.
You know,
so they fooled us by doing stuff that was impossible.
Fairly impossible.
You know what I'm saying?
To get him all the way up there, you know, and on there. Oh, and it does remind me when they're first walking in the mine with Hollis and all those guys. Hollis says something to that guy. Hey, you'd forget your head if it wasn't attached. And then we're gonna see he's hung here, and actually when he's hung, it's coming up. He's actually going to get decapitated from the rope, which also was cut out. If you see the degradation of the quality of the footage, where the deleted scene was put back in, here it comes now. I think, yeah, here it comes. See, and the quality of the footage is you would never know when the body hits the ground because the footage is normal when he hits the ground. Yeah. It just looks like his whole body hit the ground. Yeah. You never saw the decapitation. So really, for people who are real fans of this movie, there's a lot of stuff that they cut out. Like, yeah, you wouldn't have saw that.
It would totally make this a different film.
Yeah, they had to submit it a couple of times.
It wouldn't have been the same slasher film that without.
They took all the teeth out of it, really. So maybe that's why it wasn't rated so high. And
ooh, there's the dress.
Yeah, some leg.
What got me?
Some leg tonight for a show.
What got
me? So yeah, the girls couldn't make it, so they just climbed back down.
Well, this happened
after this all happened.
Yeah, and then they climbed it. But I'm like, why wouldn't they have just continued up?
What do you got to lose?
Exactly. Why come back down where everything's going up? That you're putting yourself right back into, being killed or right back into the situation. So
the only other option is to go through the mines again, get back to the mine car.
And I don't mind it.
No.
Mine it.
Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. It's off the work I go. Uh-oh, water level 60 feet.
Holy shit.
Yep. So
guess if that mine got flooded,
here's where Axel's gonna do a little fake his own death.
They said 60 feet, and remember when Axel does kills.
Yeah, he motions everybody else ahead. TJ and the girls ahead of him.
Yeah.
And
he kills TJ, right? He goes in the water.
No, well, off screen, TJ and the girls are walking,
right? Okay.
And you hear a crash and blah, 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 blah. And after they hear that noise, they go back and you can kind of see, Axel's head. Going
that's
down.
Right. No,
or maybe just his helmet. I don't know.
Right.
Just his whole body, I guess.
Yeah.
Going down there, and he faked his death.
Yeah.
Like what? He can't swim. He can't get out of that.
That's right. And that's when TJ says, and I got that mixed up. But that's when TJ says,
so you can see
no, we can't get him.
Actually, all he could have done is just drop a flashlight in there.
Right.
Because that's actually all you see is the light going down.
But he goes, we can't do that. That's 60 feet down. That's 60 feet deep.
Well, you know what? If I was TJ, I wouldn't be leaving the girls and going jumping in there after him.
No, I'm not either.
Especially when you've got designs on one of the girls.
Right.
You figure, be stupid of me to rescue his ass.
No.
So
why is all the bubbles coming up though from the helmet?
To fool us, I think.
So another thing that's just impossible.
I don't know if he dropped the helmet down there. I guess some air could have got caught in that.
Not that much air.
Not enough to make a few bubbles, maybe. Dude, I ain't looking for logic in this film.
No, I know. I am.
Well,
but oh well.
You're going to be sorely disappointed.
I guess I am. But yeah.
So yeah, what does he do? He sends the girls on ahead. He's like, just keep to the left. Keep to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know why he's going the other way. What was he going for?
I don't know. Just another reason to split up. Because the girls they hear something and they come back.
They're running back.
So, it's like, this... Total slashers.
What did he go over there for? Man, I watched this today and I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember why they split up. There were two different ways they could have gone.
Let me check something out over
here. Yeah.
And see, that made me suspicious of him.
Right.
Why did he leave? Yeah, why is he going over there?
That director was clever, wasn't he?
I feel like they keep you guessing until the end.
They do,
I don't think
but
there's
it's
any
almost
real clues to who it is.
No, but it's almost a lie. Like everything that
you
throws you off the path is stuff that could never happen. So it's like you're lying to us, and then at the end you go, aha!
Well, you figure the
Axel.
guy's got to know the mind pretty well. He could probably, if he's not hampered by a couple of, wenches in high heels, he could probably move through these mines pretty quick.
You said pampered.
Hampered, I said.
You said hampered.
Oh, good-looking chick in the red dress just got a pick. No. See, and that's why I thought it was him. Because she got that pickaxe right to the gut. Right. I was like, man, that's TJ.
Mm-hmm.
It's TJ. He's the killer.
I like how she looks up at him and gives him just
bitch.
Stares at him. I mean, it's just...
What else can you do? Oh, and there he is, man. He's looking at Sarah, man. We're going to get... See, I was sure... Oh, I was sure it was TJ.
What a mask.
At this part when I was watching this, I was sure.
Imagine going down in the mines and seeing that.
And then you got the one chick who didn't screw anybody.
I feel like I'd be locked up in a box with a collar on and a chain for weeks.
Well, you've been through that before, though. You've been okay.
Whole S&M's, SNL.
You used to go to those clubs, the S&M bars.
Hey, the Ghostbusters car pulls up.
That's right. Here's Egon.
But Sarah's still Sarah.
Right.
Smile.
Sarah.
I got a little cold. I can't sing as well as I
do. Uh-oh, we see a shadow.
No time
and a hand coming out.
Good time for
and then it's TJ. It's TJ, and he's bleeding.
Yes.
See? Not good. Not good.
No.
I'm still thinking it's you, TJ.
Yes.
Oh, he's over there.
He doesn't even
ask where's the other chick
all the time.
And that's what got me too. He doesn't ask where's Patty.
Where's
Sarah,
Patty Duke?
Whatever
from
her
the
name
50s
is.
TV show.
Whatever her name is. Yeah. He doesn't ask where she's at.
No.
He doesn't know what happened.
Yeah.
So I was sure it was him.
I know you'd think he would be asking what happened to her. Where's Axel? Where's
that other bitch?
Where's Sylvia?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's
so
Sylvia?
I was sure it was him. And I was like, why aren't you questioning why he doesn't ask where the other girl is?
I don't know.
See, there you go. See, this point earlier today when I was watching...
The mayor and the sheriff, their faces.
Yeah, they're always
If you guys
together.
could just see. You guys got to...
Oh, no! You know what he reminds me of? Who's the...
You got to watch the movie with us, okay?
It's,
jeez.
Almost reminds me, although not as bad, as, what's his name in Return of the Living Dead? You know, every time somebody goes, oh my God, Frank, what's going on?
He flips out way over,
what
overdoes
do we do?
He overdoes it.
I can't remember his name. Uh-oh.
He's the one that turned into a zombie and it took forever.
But here, see?
Yeah.
Then they get on the mine car and then the killer gets on. I'm like, now who the hell is it?
Sorry, guys.
Gewohnheit. So the sheriff and all... And
this
the mayor,
is live, so I can't blurt out the sneezing.
And all the...
sorry. Ooh, God bless me.
All the men are running down towards where the mine car is coming up.
I do got a mute button on that mic. I should have used it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, the mic's been off the whole time.
I was kidding.
But then the killer, the miner, he jumps up on the mine car. So it's like, it's not TJ.
Going after him,
So at this point, I'm like, who the hell is it?
And TJ's fighting him with
the shovels and pickaxes, man.
Yeah.
They fall off the mine car. Sarah jumped. I mean, I'd have stayed on that mine car.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she
I'm
wanted
out, man. Here's the shovel.
She's helping.
Good luck.
She's helping TJ.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sneezing, Ted's farting.
I know.
What the hell's going on?
It's not even like a fight to the death, man. It's not. I mean, he's swinging that pickaxe.
Oh yeah.
Howard Warren, whatever the hell his name is. But
Howard Warren. You keep saying Howard Warren.
What's his
name? Harry Warden.
Harry Warren.
Howard Warren. Howard Warren is going by the.
I can't believe I'm offending all the fans.
Howard Warden is going by the. He's going by the PD.
Look, they're like, where the hell's this mine car going?
Where the mine car go? Can I go and roll coaster by, Mommy?
Hey, look at this, man. This is like Darth Vader and Obi-Wan going at it.
Mommy, can I go roll coaster?
Look at sparks. Oh, man, and he's hitting it. The sparks
you
are
like
flying.
when I talk like that, when my alter ego comes out?
I completely ignore it.
Oh, it's so funny.
Just keep talking.
He make a sparks with the pickaxe. Okay. Oh, and they jump into a room.
That says danger, do not enter.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks
Sarah
real
TJ.
secure.
And this is where TJ and Axel completely fight it out.
Look at that, man. Look at the choreography. Right, took 3 weeks to film this.
Well, it took Jean-Claude Van Damme did the choreography.
Did he really? Look at what the hell? He just took out a wall
right before Kickboxer.
And oh my God, he's taking out another support beam.
Yeah.
This is great.
I know. Slowly.
Come on. Hey, start connecting with that shovel.
Oh, he's doing a bad job for being a killer.
I mean, yeah, well, I'm talking to TJ here. Come on. Oh,
and she
Sarah
picks up a
gets
big
in, man.
boulder.
And smacks
like
it on
the
his
Three
head.
Stooges, man.
Hey, you know what? At least this girl's trying.
No, she is. More than any of the other ones.
Oh, he swings that pickaxe and gets it stuck.
I think she's going to live. How about you? Want to take a bet?
Oh, he's pulling out a knife. The killer. The miner. He's pulling out a knife. And she rips the mask off his face. And there it is.
And it's Axel.
It's Axel.
And he's crying.
And they're like, Axel, why? And then we get a flashback. Of,
Go ahead.
What's his name? Harry Warden. Killing
Warden.
his father, ripping the heart out. Mm-hmm. But what we didn't see is that little, 3-year-old Axel was under the bed watching and saw the whole thing.
And the blood even splattered all over him.
Right, and was so traumatized that 20 years later he's going to reenact the whole thing.
I wonder why it took him 20 years later.
I don't know.
So he's about 23 then. Here.
Cave-in happens in the mine. Axel, the killer, gets buried. Mm-hmm. TJ and Sarah manage to get out.
Yes.
And he's going to try to get her out.
That's correct, sir.
Correct. And yeah, here's where
the card says
the sheriff and the mayor show was like, it's not Harry Warden. You're like, we know. We just got a call from the loony bin and he died 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It's Axel. They're like, what?
They look like they've been through the ringer.
Look at them, man. They look like they're filthy. They need to go take a shower.
Even the mayor and the sheriff go,
Jesus.
Come back to my house.
Yeah, go wash up.
Come back to my house.
Your ass is stank.
Look at it. The mayor's telling him, after all these years of making love.
After all these years of making love.
You do this to me. Every night with my 3 minutes of pleasure.
That's all it takes.
You have to
walk away from me. Well, you know what? For guys,
me.
It's got to take a little longer, though. Oh, yeah. You got to lube up and get that sucker widened out.
Did you say for guys?
Well, yeah. If a couple of guys are getting down, it probably takes a little longer.
Oh, I'm like going. The girls, it's you got to really work it. And put some time
the
in.
asshole don't exactly get lubed. You got to
put some time in for the girls too, though.
My wife's always satisfied.
I ain't even going to get into this discussion.
She's always satisfied, man. I know what I'm doing.
Those women that...
I just get it done quick, that's all.
They're 35 years old and they go, I've never had an orgasm in my life. Well, you need to get that clitoris going.
That's right. I mean, that's why you let them get on top. Let them do the friggin' work.
You got to rub that thing out.
That's
and
right.
Work it.
Get some calluses built up on that sucker.
It's Valentine's Day, guys.
That's right. We're
Talk
trying to be lovey-dovey here.
Oh, I like how she runs...
Sarah hears a scream or whatever.
And he's cutting off his... Axel is caught
his arm is sticking out of the rocks. And they show him on the other side. She's holding his hand. He grabs her arm.
Yes.
And they show him on the other side cutting his arm off.
Yes.
Now, come on. And then he's like, I'll kill you all. I'll kill you all. I'll be back.
Oh, yeah. I love the very ending when he...
Sarah, my bloody Valentine.
He says, will you be my bloody Valentine?
Right. And then he says something like, Daddy's gone. Or, something, Harry Warden made him gone or something like that.
Yeah, little rhyme there as he's going off laughing.
And it just disappears into the depths of the mind.
It's a very cool sound and ending to the movie.
That's a weird ending, man.
It is.
And then roll credits, and then we get a nice little folk song by John McDermott, who's had a lot of
his son Dylan McDermott played in a lot of TV shows.
And I was almost tempted to bring over my guitar and hey, I should try to pluck this out, for the beginning of the show.
Pluck it up. You should have.
But really, I didn't. There's some things in this movie that don't make sense, but I love the setting of the mine.
Yeah.
And I thought that
the
alone made it
the movie was good.
Kind of made it unique and cool. And
characters were kind of good. You know me with I love bad movies.
Yes,
are good to me sometimes.
Yes, they are.
And it's because of some of the characters, even if they're doing bad performances.
Some of them.
They weren't great actors. The characters weren't the best, but they were just different enough to catch your attention.
Right, and
so it
give
was
a little bit of a shit when they died off.
Am I ever going to watch this movie again?
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
But to see it once, if you're a horror fan, yes, I think you should see it.
I didn't see the remake. I don't think I have any desire to.
No.
But I thought this was pretty cool. And I liked the ending. I liked the... the fact that they actually filmed it in a mine and had to use limited light. You
know who Gretchen was? Played by?
Who was Gretchen?
Gretchen was played by Gina Dick.
I wonder if that related to Philip K. Dick. But who was Gretchen in the movie?
I have no idea. But she was played by Gretchen Dick.
There's like all these
Gina
names
Dick.
of characters that I don't even know who the hell they are.
I don't know who any of these people were.
Hollis.
I know Sarah, TJ, Axel, Hollis, and that's about it.
Right.
We called the sheriff, and the mayor, the mayor.
And I still don't know what their names were
on the barkeep, whatever. But yeah. So
like
yeah, there
John
you go.
And Howard.
So there you go. There's our loving Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day show we did this year.
Love somebody or love yourself.
Last year we didn't do a Valentine's Day movie.
No, we didn't.
Because I think we didn't even know. I think this was the only one. I think we planned on it.
Yeah,
but for some reason we
didn't
passed. I think we planned on last year doing April Fool's Day too, but we didn't do it.
Maybe
so
we'll fool them this year. We did Leprechaun last year, though. We did that for St. Patty's.
And that was one that I was surprised that a lot of people didn't hit on that. I don't know. Leprechaun's classic, man. But go back and check it out. So.
We like to hit the holidays up. So yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back next week. We'll hit them up with something else.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
We'll surprise you. I'll post it like I always do.
All right.
Everybody's always interested.
What are you doing next week? We're not going to watch the whole show, though.
The little in out.
Happy polylogies, Droogie.
Yes. So there you go, you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Subscribe, like everything.
That's right.
To the few people who got to the back. Spend your 3 minutes with your loved ones tonight.
That's right.
With your loved one tonight.
That's right.
Unless
or loved ones.
Unless you're polygamist and, your loved ones.
Maybe you got two. You got to have a, three-way.
You got two.
Two girls for every boy.
Yeah.
2 girls for
every boy. Welcome to Threesomes Company. Brought to you by...
That's what you do.
Latex condoms.
Simultaneous loving.
Okay, so
and you and me. Simultaneous loving, baby.
Catch you guys next week.
2 or 3.
The Late Late Horror Show.